Anytime. There we are.
Who wants to party?
Hey, 5 Minute Friday.
Yeah, 5 Minute Fridays with Roula Ryan, Social K, and Sam to recap the week that we can't really ever remember. That's why I take notes.
I know. I'm glad you do.
Pop quiz. Outside of today, what do we do, guys? Pop quiz. Besides roses yesterday, what do we do besides revenge? Pop quiz. Ryan Chase. Outside revenge, roses, couples court, and the prank calls.
We were just talking about, is it okay for a woman to make the proposal instead of the guy?
That was today, though.
That was today, though.
Hey, you didn't put restrictions on it.
I did. I said besides today.
Damn it. Wasn't listening.
Pull something from Monday or Tuesday. Anyone? Anyway, I write. That's why I write them down.
What about the girl that was she upset about? Oh my God,
Depressed lady about her.
Depressed.
She called us
Oh,
during
yeah.
the right before the Oscars, and she left us a really sad message about how she doesn't love herself, so she wants to walk away from her husband and kids because she loves her kids and she loves her husband, but she doesn't love herself. So a lot of people helped her with that. Blind to cheating. The lady that said she was with him for 3 years. He just treated her terribly. Never saw his place. Never in 3 years went to his place. And didn't think
that was absolutely crazy because clearly the guy was married. You know, we've got a couple. Maybe we could play one of those listener line calls during the Raw feed, or I could even give you one right now if you wanted. But there was people that called in that had advice that were in similar situations.
There's a lot of people going through that stuff.
It's up to you. Do you want a 40-second listener line call here? One that's just exclusive?
I don't know if we can hear it.
I can play it from your end.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to hear it?
Sure.
Yeah, try it.
All
Go
right,
ahead.
all right. Which one do you want? Do you want the lady who had advice for the depressed lady, or do you want somebody that's trying to help the lady that was blind to the situation? Take your pick. Which one?
Go ahead.
You tell us.
I'll do blind
You're
to the
running the
situation.
ship. I have no control of this.
Yeah, because we just have the blind to the cheating guy. So let's talk about that.
Let me hear it.
All right. Here you go. If it's going to work.
I was just listening to this vent line, and there's someone who is wondering whether she did the right thing or not to go back to her boyfriend or stay with him or whatnot, even though she didn't know who he was. Well, I was in a so-called marriage for 23 years, and I knew but didn't know that he was married twice before, never had been divorced, and he had been seeing several other women. He might also have other children that I think he has. And I was in the marriage, and I stayed there because we had 3 children together and a house. And it just became something that happened on a daily basis that I got so used to it. Plus, he did make me feel like I was worthless. And because you're in there for so long and they tell you this almost every single day, you kind of believe it yourself. But it took me a while to finally realize that that was not what I needed. And I got out. I left. And I am happy at the time, but it's hard to try to believe that you do deserve better.
There's so many people that have been through a situation like that.
He was a bigamist then, right? He was married to 2 other women and never got divorced from. So he was wife number 3.
He was never legally divorced from those women.
Made her feel like crap about her life. Told her
they
she's
beat you. They make you feel down about yourself.
And you have kids, so you're staying because you have kids, and then you feel worthless.
It's horrible.
Sucks.
I mean, there's just like, the listener line is great because there's so many people that can actually empathize, and that's why we encourage people to call it 713-278-VENT, because you're not in this alone. That's the one thing people need to realize. As bad as your situation might be, somebody else is going through it. Maybe they've got some help for you.
Oh, hello from Germany, Clarissa Clausen. Clausen. Oh my God, Kevin, that's a new character. Hello, I'm Clarissa Clausen.
Take her name and
I don't know if that's how Germans talk.
Speaking of, what was that accent today?
What was you started with a Parisian guy today, and you turned into a Russian guy.
Yeah, no.
I
at one point
there was say anything about that, but you guys noticed I completely fell off my accent, and I caught myself in it, and then I'm starting to do a combination of some type of like Eastern European and French.
And then you went into, you sounded like one of the Nazis from Indiana Jones. And I went, well, your papers, Dr. Jones.
Clarissa Clausen. Thank you for the name, Clarissa Clausen.
By the way, you're talking about Believe It or Not today. I just saw Yoj.
He's one of our
He's on here.
Mr. 300 bowler.
298 last night. He missed it the last frame, right? Right there. There he is.
Oh my God, the listener line call. Yeah.
The last frame he missed, left 2 pins to get a 300. So he had 298.
But he got 4 strikes before that round started. So really it was how many in a row?
15 in a row.
Sucks.
Wow.
Sucks to not get that. It's like, winning
so
every single game
humiliated
in
to
your
play with
season
him.
and losing the Super Bowl.
Yep.
I think we've seen that happen a lot before. Anyway, so other things we did this week that were pretty funny actually from yesterday. Somebody sent me a message about it. Trashy versus classy when you have money or no money. Like eating ramen is real trashy because that's like the only thing you can afford, 64 cents a packet. And then, you spend $30 a bowl when it's classy ramen restaurants
true.
and things like that. That was pretty funny. Oh, look, he said 15 in a row. 15
I'm a nerd.
strikes
No,
in
dude.
a row.
Own that, man. That is awesome.
You gotta have quite a forearm for that, right? I can't really bowl that much because I always end up like busting a vein in my thumb or something.
What kills me, Roula, when I see
it's heavy.
these power bowlers where they're so insistent on throwing it as hard as you possibly can, and they don't do that well. Like
the spin.
They put the spin and everything, but they only hit like 7 or 8 pins. They knock them down really fast. But here I am, a horrible form, and I can do better than them. I mean, it's just
they don't even put their fingers in the holes.
No,
sometimes.
they like shot put it. Yeah, they're not even. Yeah, exactly, Kevin. They're not even putting their fingers in the holes. They just
bear paw it. I bet that's how Roula bowls.
Oh, granny roll for sure.
You're like, why
he's
hold
saying,
a ball like a
is that a pool ball? Is that the 8 ball? No, that's a
leave
bowling
her
ball.
alone.
Roula can hold a bowling ball like I can hold a
Leave
baseball.
Mama Bear alone.
I will take these fingers and gouge your eyes out. I cannot palm a bowling ball and toss it without using the finger holes. I still
Palm
use
your
the
head.
finger holes. But that's how I hurt my thumb because I don't do it right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The other thing
Try to put your thumb into finger holes.
Get stuck. What was the other thing about humming? We couldn't hum.
Eric,
can't
show
hold your
everybody.
nose into
Show
it.
everybody, Eric.
Come on, Kevin, try it.
He pops your
Kevin
ears.
almost did it.
It makes my ears pop.
He's underwater, suffocating or something.
And it makes it sound like you're trapped in a trunk somewhere.
You can do like 1 second of humming and then it stops. So bet someone this weekend. Say, I bet you can't hum for 5 seconds.
No way.
Holding your nose.
Especially if you're drinking, say, I'll bet you my entire bar bill.
Yeah.
You can't hum if you hold your nose.
But say 5 seconds because they might be able to do it for 2 seconds until all the air is gone.
Yeah.
Like try humming, Roula, and then just keep humming and then close your nose.
Okay, I'll hum first and I'll close my nose.
Yeah, try it. Bam.
Interesting.
Didn't work.
Yeah, you can't do it. It's so strange, but it does pop your ears.
That's the Crash Test Dummy song.
Or Wolf of Wall Street.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Wolf of Wall Street with Matthew McConaughey. That's right. Eric and I have effects. We can do effects, Eric.
Well, that's damn entertaining.
This is when people start clicking out of this.
Yeah,
Okay,
all
we're
right.
done.
I think it's time to wrap it up.
Have a great week, guys. We'll be back Monday morning at 6:00 on the Roula Ryan Show.
I can't get low enough.
See you.
Bye. Have a good weekend, guys.